honestly, new year, new me.
New students came in too.
Yeah. New students are here. Classes just started yesterday.
And so we have 7 new students, I believe. So, yeah.
It's a good number.
It's a good number.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to In the Nest, the Emmaus Athletic Sports Podcast. I'm your co-host, Shane Douglas, here with my other co-host, Matt.
Hi.
Matthew Thomason, the senior admissions counselor, as well as the assistant men's basketball coach. How are you doing, Matt?
I'm good, Shane. How are you?
I'm good.
We are back after a long break.
Long break. No podcast together. It's just been like us interviewing people, which they were good.
They were great podcasts.
I enjoyed the interviews.
Very good. Please go check them out if you haven't already.
Sure, mine were amazing. So How was break, man? Was break good?
It was good, yeah.
What'd you do?
It was. We were here for a majority of it. Went home to Rachel's parents for a few days. Spent Christmas there, then came back with my parents, and then it was fun.
I love Christmas. Christmas is a great time. I really want to experience a true Christmas market. Dubuque had a Christmas market sometime earlier in December, but it's it was nice. I liked it, but Was it
indoor or outdoor?
It was outdoor, but there's some indoor parts of it. But I was there with one of my roommates who was a missionary kid, and he's been to I forget what. I think he was talking about
the authentic ones.
Yeah,
probably.
he was talking about some in Romania or Budapest and Hungary, and he's like, these are the best Christmas markets I've ever been to. And I'm like, dang, it's just so Christmassy. It's literally walking on North Pole. It just sounds super fun. But I don't know. My Christmas was good. Thanks for asking. What did I do? I just went home. Came back here.
To Des Moines.
New Year's. Home is Des Moines. Thank you.
Well, home is Dubuque, but you came from Des Moines.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. This is my 8th year in Dubuque. What is it for you?
10.
2 years. You got 2. This is your 10th year?
Well, going into the 10th year. Fall of 14 was.
That was your first year. Fall of 14. Yeah. Wait, really? So were you a junior when I came in?
No, we were, right? Yes.
My first year, 2016 fall.
Sure.
Man.
Sure.
Break was long. We just got a huge snowstorm. That was insane.
The 4th largest snowstorm recorded for Dubuque happened yesterday.
It doesn't sound that impressive, honestly. 4th largest.
The 4th.
I mean, maybe that's kind of impressive. I don't know.
I mean, it's like an average snowfall for the Rocky Mountains, but
anyway. Whatever.
But
Wyoming.
No, it's gorgeous outside. It
is really cool.
It looks amazing. Just how wintry it is. Snowy it is.
I'm satisfied. I'm done. The snowed once.
I did not.
I'm done with it now.
Enjoy shoveling yesterday because there was a lot of it, but it was good.
My car was packed in. Mm-hmm. It was tough to get out this morning.
The snowplow on our street plowed our driveway in, so it was
I don't have a snowplow. Yeah. I park in the alley, so it was a struggle to get out.
Yeah, I bet. Dang.
But no, I enjoy snow. I enjoy snow, but I'm kind of done with it. But it's going to snow more this weekend.
Yeah, apparently tomorrow and Saturday.
But I'll be in the Garden State, so it's going to be sunshine, and I'm joking, it's going to be probably even colder. So going to New Jersey for a conference, 26 below, a missions conference. So if you're going to be there, come find me. Maybe we'll give you some more free merch.
You can watch our game with Shane. While you're there.
And we'll talk about the game
later.
More, but so I guess break was pretty long. Typically, students have about a month off. We have about a week. But with all that said, there's a lot. There's some changes that we've had within some teams. We've added a couple.
Women's basketball added a couple players, which we're thrilled about. So,
who'd we add?
Kate Jansen, our sophomore cross country runner, and Cadence Horn.
Good. Katie Horn finally plays.
Yeah,
Love it. Shout out to Katie. Shout out to Kate. That's great. We still have the Eagle. So a lot of new additions. We have some more recruits on campus, everything. But honestly, new year, new me.
New students came in too.
New students are here. Classes just started yesterday.
Today. Or yesterday. Yep. Today and yesterday were syllabus day. And so we have 7 new students, I believe. So, yeah.
It's a good number.
It's a good number.
It's good. So, yeah, we're looking forward to this year and what it's going to be like. There's not much to talk about on this episode, so we're just going to kind of recap a little bit of the game that we had the other night against Wartburg, and then we're going to talk about what to look forward to in this upcoming season, the second half of basketball season for the men's and women's team. And then we're going to talk about some upcoming games coming up with both men's and women's basketball.
Yeah.
And then we're going to talk about some awesome conferences and events that are going on campus or places we're going to visit in the next coming months that we would love to see alum at or listeners and future students, future Eagles. So with that said, let's talk about
Eagles. Yep.
We still need a name for our little buddy there.
Yeah. So
a lot of people are calling him Eddie. Not the name.
Whatever, but no.
Not the name.
Nope.
Will, do you have a name? Oh, Will's back, by the way. We have Will, our trusted
yes.
Whatever engineer.
Thank goodness for the snow as games got canceled so he could be here and participate in.
Yeah, well, now we don't get to have that game at Emmaus anymore.
Do you have a game? A game?
Yeah, we rescheduled it.
Okay, will it be at Emmaus?
No.
Oh, so no more games at Emmaus.
No more games at Emmaus, no.
Well,
yeah.
Get a bigger gym.
It.
Kind of sucks, but
get a bigger gym.
We're thankful to have the gym.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, that's true. It's a blessing.
A gym,
for sure.
yeah.
When's your guys' next home game?
Tonight against
Right, yeah, tonight, yeah.
We're out of routine. We record this podcast on a Wednesday, so everyone's messing up. Not me. Usually, I'm the one messing up. I'm always the one talking.
Yeah.
I'm the one always talking about like present time Wednesday, but right now it's Thursday.
Recording time. It's Thursday.
It's Thursday, probably around 9. I'm gonna guess the time right now. They start watching it right at 9
so
when it drops. It's about like 9:07.
Right on the dot.
9:07, almost 9:07, 9:06, turning 9:07 soon. So
we'll see if a clock pops up on the screen or something.
That'd be fun. But wait, who do you play tomorrow?
We play.
Today. Dang it, I messed up. Gosh,
you're struggling.
Thursday.
Tough.
Who do you play Thursday?
Unity. We play Unity.
Home?
Yes. We played them away last.
Or before break,
I'll
right?
come say hi. I know those.
We'll be
kids,
there.
Some of them.
Yes.
Got to watch
We
the
need to
girls'
pack
coach,
that gym.
assistant coach.
That's your wife.
That's my wife.
All right, enough dilly-dallying, man. My goodness, we just.
What day is it again? No, I'm just playing.
It's been a break, guys. We're like
Monday.
We're like just stretching. We're coming out of hibernation. You know, shaking the snow off. We just had a snow day. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yesterday was work from home day because of how much it snowed.
Did you work?
I did.
Same. Okay,
Good.
that was good. Let's not go into detail.
Now home day, but
okay.
Monday. So Monday we went up to Waverly, Iowa, and played Division III opponent Wartburg College, which the second time we've ever played them. We played them back in 2015, my sophomore year.
And how'd that game go?
It was crazy because we were tied with like 10 minutes to go in the first half, and their coach was upset because they were really good that year, but then they played like a true D3 and then ended up winning by a lot.
Okay.
And so it's kind of one of those games where like the reason why we won this game is to prepare us for the conference play, especially this first weekend when we play Manhattan and Barkley, who are two very good conference teams. And so we came back a little earlier than we normally do, had a game ahead of our conference schedule starting. So it was good. We went up there and worked on a number of things. They've had a more rough season when it comes to the Division III Iowa conference that they're in.
Yeah.
But they're still a really good team. I mean, they're a shorter D3 team, so we were able to compete better. But still, I mean, when you have 19 guys that are on the roster, like they're a good team.
Yeah.
And I think we played really well. It was 13-point game at halftime. It was a 13-point game about 10 minutes to go, and then they kind of went on a 15-4 run. Took that lead to about 30, and so that's kind of where it sat the rest of the game. So like you're like, oh, 30 was like 92-65 or something like that. Like you're like, oh, great, 30-point loss. But within context, especially in recent context of all of these NCAA teams that have been playing like D2 teams and D1 teams and all the bad rep or negative rep that people don't understand this level, which there's a lot of talent at this level.
Yeah.
But no, I think we played good for, how it went.
Mm-hmm.
And so like definitely things that we did well that we are going to carry on into this week and this weekend and conference play. But then there are definitely things like we really need to work on or we need to adjust. Like we know like, okay, this isn't what we do. we need to adjust into doing something to counter that. So
yeah. And just as like the reference goes of like new year, new me is like, this is only our second year with Coach Parker in at coach. And honestly, kind of like, I look at it as like, kind of like the first official year. Last year was kind of like a little spotty.
I mean, it's hard because like you know, when you come in as a new coach and you inherit a team, like you don't really like, especially like when he was hired, like wasn't really able to bring in any of his recruits. So there's still some of the recruits that were coming in for under Coach Graw. And so it's like, you know, this cycle able to bring in his own recruits, and the next year able to bring in like, you know, his system.
Exactly. And like, so like what I'm trying to say is like, this is like the first year for our athletic department to be fully staffed, everyone with like time under their belt.
Yeah. With multiple years of coaching. True. Yeah.
Exactly.
True.
So I'm looking forward to what this team becomes. Like new year, but more like, it's a new program, and it just starting, you know, with you, Coach Parker, you know, pushing it, trailing it, or really getting it started. So,
especially like with how the season works out. I mean, you have, you know, October 31st until December 15th is like a season. And then you have 3 weeks off basically. And then it's January 3rd or January 2nd until March 18th. So it's kind of like, it's not, a lot of times historically we've treated like two different seasons, because it kind of almost is like you build up to that end of December, and then you don't have anything for 3 weeks. So it's like, okay, what can we do in that week before we start playing games again to get back into shape, to get back into the flow of things?
Yeah, and the thing is, we have a lot of young guys who are taking some high responsibility roles, you know? So,
exactly.
Responsible roles on the team, you know, and
big roles. Yeah.
With Coach Parker, this is really his like kind of first year with his first recruiting class, like a lot of growth. I know you guys have been working a lot trying to get more recruits in, you know, and then with that conversation of what is the NCAA and where does the talent fall in line with the normal conferences, you know, with NCAA. What do we compare with? You know, we're Division II in
NCAA.
NCAA, but what are we if we would be in NCAA? And and that's the thing, we've had conversations where we would be a D3. There's a lot of there's a large spectrum, you know, of, you know, the really good ones and like the decent ones, the middle ones, you know. Wartburg is kind of, I feel like they've played kind of in the middle of the pack. Some years they've been in the front.
Well, like
I know
UD
their women's team has been very successful.
18th in the nation right now in all of Division III.
Who's this?
University of Dubuque in town.
So there you go.
Yeah.
So, and I know Wartburg's been super successful.
Yeah, so their women's team really good. Yeah.
In the past decades. So, it's and then you see other teams like at our same level of, I mean, dare I say, Crown. And Crown's having a great season.
They are
basketball.
Yeah, they are dual affiliate D3, and they're destroying in their conference up there.
Exactly. So, and like when I feel like when our team has like the full attention, you know, full attention to it when it comes to recruiting and coaching, and Parker's almost there, you're almost there with, you know, I feel like next year's going to be the year with, you know, a full year under the belt of recruiting.
Change the trajectory of the program.
We're competing with the top of the teams. You know, we made it to nationals a couple years ago, right? We won conference a couple times, so we're there, right? It's just like,
and it's like it's not like a like teams that are level beat D3s all the time. Yeah, like it's not a surprise. Like if you beat them or if you lose to them, like
it's just finding talent and having your freshmen and your young players grow. Like, we talk about him all the time. He's kind of like the golden boy of Emmaus, used for every stinking poster. But Landon, you know, like not really used or utilized his freshman year. And then all of a sudden it has like,
because he put in a
huge blow-up game.
On becoming a basketball player,
huge blow-up season last year, and has became, you know, a very, not just a player you need on the court, but also a leader.
Yeah,
you know? So
a big leader. Yes.
So you find those players like throughout the year, throughout the student body, and through the recruits. You know, it's just all about getting some more keystone players.
Getting some high talented, high character players that come in and want to see that they can make a difference, and then want to do that.
Because I think you guys have a great foundation right now.
Oh, yes.
You got to grow off of it. And that's where it starts. You know, look at the volleyball team. They started that foundation last year, right? Having a super tough season. They went through
the lowest of the lows and then did so well this year. And, oh, boy, next year.
And I look at the women's team, too. Like, hasn't really brought in a lot of recruits, yet has grown a lot from last year to this year.
And, like, with having, like, hardly any recruits 2 years ago, hardly any recruits this year, last year, but like this upcoming year, like the pool they have right now they have a really good pool of players right now that are recruiting. So it's like, it's encouraging. Mm-hmm. So it really is.
New year, new me, but also like this is the second end of the season. So a lot to look forward to the second, and everything we've kind of touched base on of Coach Parker getting more time under his belt of in recruiting, of coaching, and you guys working together, and same with Coach Sharon and the whole athletic department, and how we this is like the first year we've really had the department together. And I can't stop saying it enough, but the athletic department just is like, I look at you guys and you guys all have the right mindset and likeness of where you want the athletic department to go. And how to get there, and how to treat the students and the team, and create the foundation so it doesn't fall on sports, but it falls on the Bible.
Exactly. So and it's not like four sports view it one way, one sport views it the other way. No, it's every sport we're on the same page to do it the exact same way. Yeah. And it's so important.
You don't see that in a lot of places. So I see a lot of success coming this second end of the season with both men's team and women's team. Women's team being able to add 2 more girls to the team after losing a Brill last season who graduated. And the men's team, you guys didn't add anybody, but you have the same roster.
So we're excited about that.
Super excited for you guys to continue to grow your chemistry and the brotherhood. You guys went on some amazing trips before winter break, which was awesome.
It was a good time.
Have we even talked about that? I don't know.
I don't know if we did or not, but it was a good time together. Yeah, going on that trip.
Talk about it real quickly. Yeah.
We played game in Illinois, then went up to Michigan, played 2 games, went to a G League game while we were up there, went to some Giordano's, went to
why is that? The game, pizza.
So yeah, it was fun. Just that time of bonding together, being together, not having to worry about school, knowing, just able to focus on being there together, growing our relationships with each other, and then basketball.
And those are trips people look forward to.
Yes.
Because I remember being the manager for the soccer team, I would always look forward to the away trips, but sometimes there's too much. But even as a student, and you get to go to a camp and learn more about your major, something that you love. For these guys, they love basketball, and they get to hang out with some of their closest friends, and they get to go out and watch basketball, and kind of like a mini vacation. And it's something you look forward to, that if it becomes a thing year around, something that can really bring the team together and create that identity and that culture.
A tradition that's been made, that's been formed, that's gonna continue happening. So.
I love seeing that too. But with the second end of the season, we're going to see a lot of more conference play.
Conference play starts this weekend and for the rest of the season. I think we have a couple of regional games, but conference, we start this weekend. We're down at Faith Baptist in Ankeny. They're hosting kind of the beginning of the year conference classic. So we'll be there. Faith will be there, obviously. Then Barkley, Manhattan. So we'll play Manhattan, we'll play Barkley. And then, jump right into it. Then I think we have 14 games in 4 or 5 weeks. So that's crazy. We have a lot of games going on. So
I remember talking about our travel schedule for admissions, and you're like, I'm gone this day, this day, this day. And I'm looking at him there's it's not, there's no enrollment, but it's all for basketball. But you're balancing it a little bit, which is cool. But no, that's you guys are traveling.
It's always exciting when conference play starts. So
yeah. And then you really see where you match up with the other teams, because it's going to be, I feel in previous years we've had a team that can compete with D3 teams and the top of the NCAA. This year I feel we're going to be able to compete more closely with our conference, so it's
always funny seeing how
where they all fall.
In previous episodes, but how sometimes regionals is the regional teams are way better than the conference teams, or sometimes the conference teams are so better than the regional teams. So it's always interesting to see that going into when
and sometimes it's
starts.
Scattered. Sometimes there's one really good team, and Calvary's been good in recent years for men's basketball. Manhattan,
always
they got Kansas State right there.
Yep.
So it's and then Faith is just they're our twin sibling. I don't know what Faith is just because Moody's our older brother. Faith is the twin sibling. Maranatha is our annoying cousin. I don't know, but then Manhattan is the cool cousin that's
good at everything.
Yeah, it's dang, come on, but we just don't get the spotlight, It's look at us, come on,
we're here too. No, it's fine, but
they're the older cousin who's has their stuff together, and they've been to college, they got a doctorate at age 22. You're what the junk, family.
But no, it's good. Yeah. So yeah, conference play starts this weekend, which we're excited about. So it's that if you're in the Des Moines area, that's what we'll be at Friday, Saturday. So we play Friday at 2, and I think we play Saturday at 2 as well. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's long. So second end of the season, you see that the same with the women's team then too?
They don't play till Saturday.
Okay.
So yeah.
So wait, who do we play Saturday again?
We play Manhattan on Friday and then Barclay on Saturday.
Okay. And so women's team will play Barclay.
Yep, on Saturday.
Okay. So that's the weekend trips.
Mm-hmm.
Anything early next week?
Nope. Then late next week will be Kansas City, Joplin. So
okay,
back on the road again. So
when's our next home game? Not for a while.
Not for a while. It's so the 23rd is a Tuesday. We play at Faith again, and then that Saturday we play home during Winterfest.
Are we traveling more, or are we away more in the second end of the season?
Kind of same.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like you guys are starting off heavy travel and then kind of like.
Yeah, I mean it's similar. I mean we still have to like do the home and away games with the conference. So like, well, yeah.
Do you help put together a schedule at all?
I do not.
Dang, it sounds like they would be fun.
No, I get coaches that message me, hey, can we play your team? And I say, talk to the head coach.
Yeah, we got like big schools that message you,
or just other schools like some like the Division I NCAA teams that are in AIA or whatever. Mm-hmm. So yeah.
Man, that's fun.
Yeah,
it seems like it would be fun putting it together. But so a lot of conference play coming up this end of the season. Can't wait to see where we match up against our siblings, our family. So that's gonna be exciting to see where we all fall in line for our conference play. But yeah, with that, and we got upcoming games. Just keep a lookout, I guess, on our social media on
Facebook, Twitter, Instagram,
where we're gonna be playing. You said Ankeny, Des Moines area this weekend. So alum out there that either go to whatever church or whatever school, come on by. You know, we got Ankeny Christian, we got some alum there. You know, future students too. Maybe if you come by and watch the game, Matt will give you an eagle. I don't know. Maybe everyone's been drooling over these things. Well, you got one.
If you really want one, you need to apply at Emmaus.edu and get accepted.
And Will, you applied.
And you got accepted, and he deposited our future eagle over there.
I did,
yeah.
You got an eagle.
I did get an
Did
eagle.
you name him?
Did you carry it around?
I did name it. I do not remember what I named it, though.
How then it...
C-Dub?
You don't care about this.
C-Dub the second?
No.
The second.
C-Dub with wings?
Honestly, it might have been my mom, and then I just went with it, and now I just don't remember what it was.
Well, be asking Stephanie what she named her son's eagle.
I like the hoodie.
Yeah.
He is really soft.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're going to cut it short. We're almost done here, but let's just, we're going to tell you a little bit about some events and conferences coming up. We have 26 Below, as well as the Iowa Youth Rally coming up at the end of February. We will be representing there. Emmaus, be there. I remember a couple years ago, I was at the Iowa Youth Rally, and the men's basketball team was in regional play, and
regional championship. You guys streamed it.
We streamed it right before the message. We were like, the guy paused. He's like, okay, put it up. And we like watched. Everyone was watching on the big screen before the message. It was like it was so awesome. It was so funny. It was great. So we'll go through that experience again. Iowa Youth Rally. You know, I don't even need to like shout.
It's the best.
Yeah.
It's the best.
So many people go there.
Shout out Tony Myers. Yep.
26 Below as well, through CMML, Christian Missions and Many Lands. An awesome event. They're going to have some great speakers. Current alum, they're all current, I guess. Yeah. Alum of the school, Luca Drago, who used to be a co-worker with us, one of my close friends.
Was on the soccer team for a year. So.
Yeah. We forget about that those days. Forget about that.
But yeah, he was one of the main speakers for that. For that event.
So 26 Below, and then we have our ensemble team, so our choir team will be traveling around Illinois as well as Wisconsin area. Not sure on the specific areas, but I know it's going to be near Chicago. I know we're going to hit
Milwaukee,
Wauwatosa possibly. So any listeners there, come find me. I'll be on that little tour. So I'll have an Emmaus booth and we'll have some more information. And if you come up and mention the podcast, maybe I'll hook you up with some special merch. We'll see. And then
Ignite Youth Rally in Des Moines will be, I think the second week in March or middle of March somewhere.
Yeah, beginning of March.
And so we'll be there. Hope you guys will be there. Such a fun, great event down there at Grace Church.
And then the other one in Illinois.
In Oswego, yep.
That will be around in beginning of April. And then the most important one.
The big event.
Discovery Emmaus weekend, which is March 21st to the 23rd.
Let's go.
And registration is open, ladies and gentlemen.
So
please register.
Register ASAP because registrations have been flying in.
They have been.
And we don't want anyone to have to turn away because we've ran out of room.
We might have to,
you guys
actually.
better register as quickly as possible so you can get a room here and get your ticket to Shane and Shane.
We might have to end registration for how quick and how much it's going to fill up.
Like it is.
We had over 100 last year, and we ran out of room.
Mm-hmm.
And this year we have Shane and Shane, and hoping we can build off that momentum from last year. I just think it's going to
sign up as soon as you can, please.
Yeah. Will, you go in?
Yes.
Sign
have you registered?
I have not registered yet.
Will.
I saw the email
Are you kidding me?
I saw the email yesterday, and I just didn't do it yet. But
who's your admissions counselor?
After this
is
we
ridiculous.
are registering you for due.
But no, register for due. It's going to be an awesome event. It's only a couple days. Thursday evening, you get some Chick-fil-A. Friday, you get to attend chapel, go to some classes, be encouraged by the word of God, meet some people, have some good lunch.
The concert,
as well as some other activities going on. And then Saturday will be a nice recap time and devotion with
some donuts too.
Some donuts, I think, that we usually do. So, so it's really, really quick and easy. Honestly, kind of just a one full day thing. So if you feel like I don't got time for that,
Worth
you do.
it.
You do have time. Any one of you can drive up after school on Thursday. Honestly, you can talk to your counselors or your teacher or your principal or whoever and get an excused absence for a college visit.
A lot of schools do that. So yeah,
and then
do that. But
that's nice.
That was
and then you're home. You're home before dinner on Saturday. So lots of stuff to do there. Register for due. Also, like and subscribe wherever. That's Matt's thing.
This isn't even a thing. What's
that
this?
Was funny.
That was funny.
Good. Watch our reels. Our reels are kind of funny. Will puts in a lot of work for the reels. We're just plugging everything right now. It's been break. Everyone's been snowed in, and everyone's just coming off of the New Year's and the Christmas appetite. So everyone's just a little lazy and has forgotten a lot of stuff. So we just are reminding you of the amazing things that you can accomplish here and see and experience here at Emmaus with these events.
Emmaus.edu. Visit that for our website, EmmausAthletics.com for our athletic stuff, and make sure you go to concerninghim.com to find the latest and the greatest articles, as well as podcasts for a lot of different topics out there. I know that one that Eric's been working on is he's interviewing 3 different people on why you should homeschool, why you should public school, or why you should Christian school.
That's interesting. Mm-hmm. That's awesome. And I know they're going to be starting a lot of new podcasts coming up too. There'll be there's a health podcast in the works.
With Coach Reggie, which I'm excited about. It's going to be awesome.
I feel like I don't know if we can even announce this stuff, but oh well.
Oh well.
I wasn't even going to say Coach Reggie. I was going to say Health That Podcast. So that's on Matt. That's on Matt if you guys get mad. Follow all those links. Those will be in the description below. And looking forward to the second end of the season, see where we fall with conference and see where the team falls.
We'll see you guys next week.
Thank you.